Hello. I don't really know how to start this, but I'm writing this on my phone on an airplane, so I don't have the actual episodes to review. So this is from my memory. Now, what is Object Battle? Object Battle is a object show camp on Objectverse where real people play a season of a object show where their decisions matter. I happened to stumble upon it myself when it came out. This was made by ChillingWithBillons. Go check that channel out. Also, this video contains spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, then you can leave. Like they had two versions of Season 1 before the one we know today. Not much different happened besides x7p sign not being first boot in one of them, and the contestants have a cooking challenge. And they put a battery and it exploded and the team lost the challenge. Anyways, there are 3 seasons of this show. When I review these, I intend no harm, disrespect to what Chillingman. Yes, I'm calling him that to keep it simple made. I love Object Battle with all my heart, but I have some opinions I wanted to get out. I am open to criticism, so you can share it in the comments. But if you do that, then be civil about this. I don't want it getting heated.
As of writing this, the only completed season of Object Battle is Season 1. I actually like this season mostly. I have some nitpicks, like episode 1 to 4 not having thumbnails. Yes, I know he doesn't have access to the channel, but still.
I really wish these characters had more to them. And yes, the people playing them are like kids. But still, if you look at it from a show standpoint, the only characters I like is TD Book, but only because the person who played TD Book got a replacement and the actor just locked in and took over the character. I hate Star, but that's only because she has a friend named Imaginary, which is just rip-off Nung Sisti. And she is nice, but she is just bland. Literally everyone else I don't have that strong opinion on. If I hate a character in S1 besides Star, it's probably just because of the elimination order. Speaking on that, the elimination order is mid. Sotip Sign, one of the interesting ones, is out first. And contestants like Fan, who do nothing, get to the final 3. But again, that's out of the creator's control. Also, the host is Animatic from Animatic Battle. And I mean, he's one of the only characters I actually like. He is somewhat interesting and chaotic while keeping the show in a formal way. The challenges are good. The show is professional. It is pouring with love and passion, and I love it. And unlike future seasons, it doesn't feel rushed. It feels like the perfect length. Overall, the season is like a 6 or 7 out of 10. The only reason it's this low was I ranked DCS4 as a 6, and I feel DCS4, despite its massive flaws, is better than OBS1. I hate this season so much, from the contestants, host, and way more. Also, by the way, one of my family members is eating mango candy, which smells horrible, and a baby behind me just sharted their pants, and the baby is crying while the mom is shushing the baby. Anyways, this season is contestant voting. Because of this, every episode was filmed in one day, which is not a good thing, because episodes are way too short, and I don't have time to get attached to the Season 2 newbies. The cast sucks. Yep, the only characters that are good are the Season 1 veterans. If Season 1's cast was bland, these contestants are even more bland. If I were ranking these characters, I wouldn't even include them, and none of them return for Season 3. The host this season is Pizza from Brawl of the Objects, and he is so unprofessional. Leafy was eliminated, but SOTP Sign, who was eliminated first again, uses a swap token even though he was eliminated and got TD Book out. It's like Pin using her win token after she was eliminated on Flower, so she would make Final 3. Also, Sotip Sign in this season is terrible. For some reason, Leafy, Fan, and TD Book are vampires now, and Sotip Sign hates vampires with all of his guts, to which Sotip becomes so annoying and irritating to watch. I liked him because he was mean, not whatever he's trying to pull off. Wait, hold on. The baby just sharted their pants again. I am gonna die of the smell. Help me. Now back to SOTP Sign. His whole character is terrible now, but at least he was the first boot. Yet he eliminated TD Book because SOTP Sign hates vampires. This came out of nowhere, BTW. I don't even like TD Book that much. She's a fine character in this season, but this was outright unfair. I like twists and all, but fair twists. I love team swaps. I love that one twist from DCS4. Either if you explain this to me, how are the viewers who are casual supposed to see this? I also really wish there was a rejoin or debut in this one. They didn't last season. Would at least make up for the season being short as heck. Or heck, a reward challenge would go a long way. This season feels so short. Also, I like contestant voting, but this season would have been better with a voting style that was contestant or viewer voting, like a purge-style elimination, or the bottom two of a vote compete in a challenge to see who is out. But that's just me spitballing. Contestant voting in Object Battle, again, wasn't that bad. Not to mention, if you skip this season, you wouldn't miss a lot. Just some character stuff like TD Book hating pizza, or x7p Sign hating towards vampire, which already comes out of the blue. This season was also cancelled after 5 episodes because the creator didn't even like it. They might revive it though. Now, I bet there is more I could yap about, and I am open for discussion like I said before. But I gotta keep this train rolling. Also, since this show might get revived, what you could do is make the episodes longer. Give the season more meaning, or just fix any criticism I mentioned here. Don't get me wrong, this season is entirely bad. It still is slightly entertaining, but only the first time around. And it is an Object Battle season. And I love the show, so I gotta give it a bit of praise. I rate this season a 2/10. Unless I was forced to, I would never rewatch this season ever again. No hate to the creator though, making a show like this and for this long takes a lot of dedication, and I really don't want to hurt Chillingman's feelings. Overall thoughts, this season is nowhere worthy of being called bad. Bad is too nice for this season. Honestly, this season is really interesting. The cast is surprisingly diverse and intriguing, not to mention I actually have favorites. In this season, both Animatic and Pizza are back, which really just makes me feel sour on the host situation. Because when Pizza hosts, I don't like it, and when Animatic does it, I like it less because he doesn't feel like himself anymore. But at least we have a good host. Episode 1 was really good. I have no problems with this episode. Every episode going forward did not match the quality of this one, or was downright bad. Speaking of which, this is being written as of Episode 4. Episode 5 came out as of writing this. Episode 2's challenge was really confusing because how were you supposed to grab Cammy? Not to mention, Cammy was controlled by x7p Sign, so he purposely made his team win, which, by the way, the Berries had a losing streak of 3. Episode 3 was long as heck. Not to mention the challenge of Among Us didn't really work with teams. I am happy that this episode gave us a lot of development on the characters, but did it have to be that long? It is definitely the worst episode of the 4, now 5 episodes. Episode 4 was the complete opposite. It was really short, and I couldn't really even process the elimination of TD Book. Speaking of which, I'm not all that sad TD Book is out. She was a finalist, but her character had a storyline going on. She should have been eliminated 8th, though I'm really happy the host is giving her a proper conclusion to her storyline like Clock and TPOT.
This season is also full of drama, which I like and don't like. It makes things more interesting, but having little children crying every episode makes me feel bad. I know Chilling didn't intend for this to happen, but at this point, just keep the drama. It makes it more interesting. Also, it's just a game. Like the drama gives me the vibes of Disventure Camp. When done right, it is excellent. That is one of the biggest quality of these episodes.
I like how this season is unpredictable. I thought Fries was going to win, but he is most likely getting eliminated at any moment. Like, I hate and love characters with a passion, which is really good. Honestly, another thing I would do is have more fair twists, like a team swap or rejoin debut, but that's just me. What I would really go for is long but not too long episodes and non-competitions. After all, this is the last season of Object Battle. Better go out with a bang.
Also, please have another .5 episode. I miss them.
Okay. The baby just sharted himself again. Why is this my life? One problem I have is that some episodes' characters are sometimes really perfect, then sometimes the characters are not themselves. Also, some plot lines like the announcer Woody book thing feels rushed. But if you play your cards right, if you keep the drama, make the episodes longer, and maybe have some fair twists, I could rate this a 9/10. Being unpredictable is something I like.
Goodness gracious, OBD5 came out. So, it's actually a really good episode. They have a debut, Let's Go, and the Cherries vote off a member of the Berries. I don't even know who they're gonna vote for. I am so intrigued. The challenge was not rigged or felt confusing whatsoever. Hosting was great by Animatic, also GPW, one of the most boring characters. Abstracts, and that's how we get the debut. Genius.
Also, Colorful Book getting out wasn't the worst outcome. Better than the interesting character Fry's getting out. But for my nitpicks, why did the berries lose again? They have lost so much, and there are so many characters on the cherries. But whatever. Also, the artwork is really good. I love it, and the thumbnail is amazing. It has so much going. I just wish TD Book was in the episode. But I genuinely think this might top episode 1. I am so excited for what's next. Thank you so much for making Object Battle Chilling Men. Despite the many, many flaws, what you have made is incredible and impressive. Keep the great work up. I rate this season, Season 3, an 8/10.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you watched, then like and subscribe. But only if you actually enjoy my content.